Every day coming home from work, I was so stressed. I started losing my hair. It got to the point where my fiance avoided me because I was so tense from work. And when I finally got my paycheck, it was little to nothing. An amount that made me feel sick. I was miserable. I have to get out. But here's the shocker. I didn't just quit. I took the leap to go to Brazil. But this is not a travel vlog at all. It's about a system that helped me to ditch the crappy past to live freely. Now it's time for you to make the same big shift in your life. Book that flight to that country. This is not about moving abroad. It's about making calculated risk towards freedom. First thing to becoming comfortable leaving your comfort zone is this. You cannot lose. Whatever happened in this period is a massive plus. You're making memories and unforgettable experiences. You're not only working on your goals, but hopefully your health and skills too. Money always comes. I can make it again, but this step might not be possible in a couple of years when I might have the first kids coming and I have to provide for them. Make this mindset shift alone and you'll be by far more comfortable jumping in the deep end. Now back to my story. After 2 months, my stress hits a record-breaking low. My hair grew back and my fiance didn't stay away from me. And I'm losing the most weight healthily. I can live here in absolute freedom. No boss who tells me I have to do this task today because if I don't, he's gonna be mad. And this leads us here to the family farm. It might be not anything fancy, but it gives us the opportunity to detox from our phone and be in this beautiful scene and making life feel more and more like a vacation. As much as a vacation as it can be also a nightmare leaving your friends and your close family back at home. On the day I quit, my closest colleagues were happy and surprised at the same time. Happy for me because I go after my dreams, but often with the phrase, very brave move, I could never. If you want to stay behind your screen at the workplace, this video is not at all for you. Try leaving your country once, it will change you forever. Funnily enough, my biggest objection came from my family, telling me Brazil was dangerous and I would get robbed of all my money. In the end, I decided to make the move. Now, I can't give you many tips here besides this. The easy decisions lead to a hard life, while your hard decisions lead to an easy life. You have to find the courage in yourself to take that life-changing risk. That tip alone can be applied to everything in life. Next thing you might be worried about, financial uncertainty. Starting today, crank up how much money you're saving and enter into a no season, where you say no to almost everything that you used to. If you have to, reallocate your investing money into emergency fund. If you're new here, my name is David and I cover many fields of finances from retirement to increasing your overall money. If you find some value in it, subscribe or hop on a free one-on-one call with me, link down below. My main priority was saving 1.5 of my yearly expenses to cover my initial time to adapt and make profits. I even secured some for backup in the event this doesn't work out. Now, this would have been possible if I didn't budget. This allowed me to widen the gap between my income and expenses tenfold. Now, the big question is, how do I sustain this lifestyle? Since moving, I haven't worked for someone else. I've been working on different modes of income. Right now, the main one is YouTube channel. I'm working on giving you guys the most value I can, and I'm working on products that you can use. The main extra source of income is through a few side hustles. Make sure to pick the ones you actually enjoy and have skill in them. Luckily, I made a video on side hustles and careers you can get into without a college degree, which can pay 6 figures. Jobs like graphic design or coding. Quick note, doing an online survey is a huge waste of time. I can tell you from my personal experience, I've tried many in the past. They are not worth it. Another thing too, when it comes to financial uncertainty is currency exchange rates. To do this, translate your monthly income from your local currency to that of your desired country. The currency exchange from US dollars to Brazilian reais is 5 times in strength. That means if you're making $2,000 per month, that will be here $10,000, which puts you in the top 20%. Brazil costs half of what the US does, meaning I get so much more time than 1.5 years of my expenses. Let's dive into the numbers quickly. For this example, we are using Dallas, Texas and Florianópolis in Brazil. We can see here that the rent is 77% cheaper than the States and the food is about half the price, meaning so much more money is going into your pocket. Now for housing, you're paying around $250 on average. This means everything above $500 you can use to put into your investments or unforgettable experiences. This is for me almost 1,500 less than what I've spent in Germany before my shift. Now, the only real downside is that many important items are much more expensive. This is why I upgraded our laptops and phones before the move. Just like I upgraded from a crappy job and stressed environment into a free and more fulfilling life, I had to upgrade my budgeting. With that said, watch this video so you can too upgrade your budget. See you over there, friend.